Alright, if no one else is going to say it, I will. This has got to be the absolute worst hiding place for a necromancer secret lair that I've ever seen. I mean, think about it. You go out, it's nighttime. Alright, 1 second. You go in, right? Oh, it's a big spooky tower. Boom, right there. This is right there, on the floor, right in front of you. It's lit up! It's even lit up! It's red! It's big glowy and it's red! Oh, yes, there's a sneaky trap door hidden under a stool. Yeah, and it's glowing bright red, and it has cryptic Daedric writing right in front of it. And this is the part where we all collectively forget that I missed it for about 15 minutes the first time I came in here. Right? Alright, let's go. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Morrowind. When we left off, we decided that, Mr. Govazvule's tower was, maybe not for us, in that, we got the crap and the stuffing and, the daylights, all three at the same time, beat out of us by a master necromancer at the ripe young level of 7. So, instead, we are going to excuse ourselves and continue on our little journey past the safe haven of Satanine and continue going into the swamps of the Bitter Coast. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's see, we actually haven't explored over here, it looks like. I mean, we've been over here, right? We've kind of been this way. We've been to Hlaod. But otherwise, we haven't really walked around this area. So I'm excited to see what we might bump into. And it'll also serve as just again, as a way for Draelon to take some time off from guild business and follow Caius's advice and do some stuff for himself while he's waiting for Caius to study all the notes he got him. And is that a skeleton over there? That looks like a skeleton. It's just a skeleton leaning next to a tree. So I'm curious as to what that is. And this seems like a good excuse to cast Levitate because Draelon hates getting his feet wet. Little bit of role playing there for you folks. Little bit of role-playing, you might see that a couple times on the channel. Not often, but you will. Right, who are you? A corpse in a worn chest. Empty corpse, 25 gold. Is there anything around the corpse to indicate whomsoever he or she or they might be? No? Then I bid you farewell. I eat your hypophagia. And I'm on my way. Also, you might notice... This is a little side tangent from, wee Mr. Upload. Ow! Excuse me, hang on, let me just beat the stuffing out of a Nick sound real quick. You may not be noticing, hopefully, if everything goes right, this video is actually in HD, brought to you in Color Vision HD. Ding! That's because I got me head out of me bum and figured out that me recording software wasn't exactly recording in HD, which I completely missed. I'm realizing I'm actually in a bit of danger here, but that's okay. I somehow just missed it for a good, what are we on? I don't know, like 9 episodes. I just missed it. I didn't notice. Mud crabs. And I'm very sorry about that, but hey, I'm not perfect. You know, we all make mistakes. And, the first playthrough of a video game on the channel, you know, you're bound to run into some growing pains, and unfortunately, I've also learned that there's no way that I can go back, really, unless I have... well, no, there's no way that I can go back and re-upload them in higher quality, because the problem came from my recording device itself. What are you? You're a tall mud crab. It came from the recording software itself, and not YouTube. So, a clinker. Alright, well, can I guess, you're not a hostile mud crab, right? Nope, you're a friendly lad, or lass. You're a friendly chap. Alright, I'll leave you be. Surprised the cliff racers aren't trying to kill me. Huh, but, anyway, unfortunately, there'll be no easy way for me to, fix it, aside from just going back and redoing all those videos, which, you know, I'm not doing. So, I guess we're gonna have to swim. Oh, whoa, what's attacking me? Is it a slaughterfish? It is a slaughterfish. So unfortunately, the, a patch of this playthrough, from episode, like, what, 5 through 13, is just gonna be in standard definition for all time. A little bit unfortunate, but again, hey. First thing I've ever done. Never done this before. And, I had assumed, since the, first 4 episodes had uploaded in HD perfectly fine, that the rest would. I will not make that assumption again. And will make sure, to the very best of my ability, that, I make sure that they all get uploaded in HD correctly. Because I personally wouldn't want to watch a standard definition video. I certainly wouldn't. I get it. You know, high definition is like the standard definition of today. If you see a standard definition video on YouTube, you go, oh, that's a grainy piece of garbage. I wouldn't blame you. It makes perfect sense. Are you a mud crab, or are you just a very odd patch of... You're just a very odd patch of dirt, okay. This looks like a road, actually. Is this a road? Hello, Mr. Rat. How are you? Scuttling along, right. Narmak, load. We need to go to Narmak anyway, actually. So we're going the right way. Even if, you know, we're on a quote-unquote vacation. Whoa. Water breathing. Oh, Luminous Rosilla gives water breathing. Oh, that's interesting. We're on a quote-unquote vacation from work, from guild work, but at the same time, we're doing guild work in Narmak. Or, maybe, put it a different way, we're going to meet a necromancer in Narmak and maybe learn a thing or two from them. Because that's certainly what Draelon would prefer. Anyway, you know, I get it. Standard definition is not that nice to look at. It looks like soup on a screen. So, hopefully, this rambling about standard definition will... Oh, where did my camera go? Will be coming to you live, or not live actually, but recorded in high definition. And that will be the last we hear about the sad tales of standard definition Draelon. Right. So it looks like there's a little, there looks like there's a little cave over there, lads and lassies. It looks like there'll be a little secret there that we can go and explore. Think I might. It's piqued my interest. Is that Scrib coming to get me? That Scrib want a piece of me? Please leave me alone. You're not worth the fight. You're just... They must be a grandpa Scrib. Oh, they're sick. Oh, honey. But it was doddering over towards me. I'm gonna get you, Zan Sipilu. Alright. Do I happen to have any more Restore Magicka? I have one. Well, let's hope it's let's hope that this place doesn't... I don't like the way you just said that. Okay, Mr. Bonewalker. Give me a hand. Oh, you're a strong one. Oh, you are a strong one. Mr. Bonewalker, please. Do I have a shield? I do have a shield. But I can't cast it. Oh boy. I'll just have to do restore health after the fight. Come on. Come on, Reginald. Reginald, hit him. Well done. Well done. I did maybe 80% of the work, but I'll give you 20% of the credit. Just because I like you, Reginald. I like you a lot. You and all your bones. And your rotten flesh and your slightly see-through nature. You're just a pleasant thing to be around, you know that? He says, holding down a vomit. Right. Did you... Oh, you're just following. Okay, good. So this place looks to be a bit dangerous. Looks to be a little... Oh, and Reginald has disappeared on us. Looks to be a little bit dangerous if the first person out of the gate is beating me up like that. Oh! Alright. Okay, okay. 2 on 1, that's fair. That's a Bosmer with a giant axe. That's,
Now you're going to get it.
a Dunmer with a hunting knife and a Bosmer with a giant axe. That seems a little bit like a role reversal there.
This is going to be
Watch your language, Sonny Jim. Alright, there we go. And let's get some more health. Yep, let's heal up. Oh, we're on our butts. Alright. But you don't look like you're particularly armored. Ha!
Fight, coward.
I am fighting you. I just happen to be missing a lot. That's oh. We're going to be losing a lot of potions by... Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. Come on. You know, it's really fun when you get to stagger the NPCs, but it's not so fun when they get to stagger you. Stabber? Well, they were definitely stabbering me. Yes, that was something they were doing. Right. Fervis Reloro. What do you have? A lockpick and a probe. Boiled niche leather pauldrons L and R. Left and right. Aranwen, excuse me. You are a Bosmer, right? I have a torch, don't I? I have torches. I know I have torches. There's one. Yes. Yeah. Can I rest at the entrance if I run back a ways? I can! Okay. Then I will rest. Simply because I wouldn't do this normally, but this seems like right on the cusp of difficulty, and it's also something that I think will be interesting to do. So those two things combined, plus me not having any potions that I could spend in place of waiting, I'm happy to use the wait function. I think what we'll do here, actually, is we will use... Where is shield? Where's the shield? There's the shield. We will use the shield spell. Oh, Khajiit slaves. Good thing we came then. Alright, hang on. Hold on. I'm on my ass. Alright, cast the spell. Cast the spell. I'm just going to die. I'm just going to die. There I go. Goodbye. Yep. There it is. Because, I couldn't save. Or I couldn't cast the spell. Didn't want to. But, what was I saying? No potions to spend in place of, spells. And because our alteration is... Alright. You know what? You know what? I get the hint, game. The game does not want me to be here, so I will leave. I will leave. The game said, no. I'm going to use your entire magic bar on failed spells. So we're going to leave here, and then we'll have to come back to, Z. Okay, that actually scared me. Nyx Hound running full tilt at you. Surprise, surprise. A little bit scary. Alright, come on. Come on. But, I was hoping to go through that, but, if you get a Nord running at you with a giant axe, you've got no easy way to defend yourself. You know, might be best to take a back seat and come back later. But what was I gonna say? Yes, I was hoping to use the shield spell there because our alteration is still fairly low. And alteration is something that we want to be using for shields, you know? We want to have shields so that we can use that in combination with our sword and shield to take less damage when we're in melee combat. Because we're a battle mage, remember? So we're a bit of a hybrid in that. Ooh, what is that? That's a bridge. That's a fancy schmancy bridge. Huh. But, you know, we've got fireballs and levitation and all that schnaz for when we're, at range. But then when we're in close combat, we want to be able to, cast a shield spell and then fight on with our sword and board. Which I think is fairly interesting if we can get it working. The problem is that, you know, you have to put in the hours of practice with all of the different skills to put them together. What is that? This is House Lalu, right? The Odai Watchtower. That's okay. So this is the River Odai. Obviously. Hello, Lalu Guard. I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along. Any advice for a weary traveler? Just because your superior gives you a task, don't assume you should be able to do it. Your superior doesn't really know what you can or can't handle, and some superiors don't care. That's basically telling you that not all things in Morrowind you can do at level 1. If you're having trouble persuading someone, offer a bribe. Don't be so stuffy. Bribes are the lubricant of honest commerce. Okay. And a little bit of lore. The Thieves Guild is like any trade guild, really. In the Empire, the Thieves Guild is old and powerful, but here in Morrowind, the Thieves Guild is young and weak. The old and powerful criminal guild of Morrowind is the Kimona Tong. The Kimona Tong doesn't like the newcomers and threatens to destroy the Thieves Guild. That's interesting, because the Empire wants us to destroy the Kimona Tong. So, I'm sensing some back and forth there. The Empire wants us to deal with the Kimona Tong, and the Thieves Guild wants to get rid of the Kimona Tong, because obviously that's good for business. But the Kimona Tong wants to get rid of the Thieves Guild because they were here first, and they're the Morrowind equivalent. And honestly, I think Draelon, for all his history in the Empire, might just look the other way and not help the Empire, and instead leave the Kimona Tong alone. Excuse me, leave the Kimona Tong alone with that little quest that we were given. Because he doesn't really care about the Empire's problems. The only reason he's even working with Caius is because he doesn't think he has much of a choice. You know? He has to, because that was part of his pardon. And he's sure that if he started going off the beaten path, why, if he started going off the beaten path, he'd probably get lifted right back into the Imperial prison. However, if he plays his cards right, eventually he might be able to do whatever they want him to do. Or at least fool them into thinking that he has. Oh. Excuse me. And then from there, he can be a free bird in Morrowind. Okay. Alright. Alright. I have burden. Oh, jeez. Goodness gravy. Alright. Lesson learned. Don't go in there yet. It'll kill you. Hello, Mr. Cliff Racer. You're not gonna mess with me, are you? You're gonna leave me alone? Yeah, okay, thank you. But hopefully he can trick the authorities that be. And just go on his own way. Speaking of going on his own way, I think I talked about this, or we waxed about this a little bit before, but I think Draelon's goals right now, oh hello, are to establish himself permanently in the Mages Guild, whatever that means. Maybe find a place to have as a base of operations. You know, maybe a discarded temple or something. And maybe I'll fiddle with the creation kit and like actually make it a base. I've never done that before, and that's interesting. Right. The out of character discussions do not take precedent over story. Hello, Dreamer. Miss Dreamer. Right, I'm back. Apologies about that little cut there, but got a little distracted. Where were we? Yes, we have you in our discerning eye, Draelon Valoran. We see you, waking and sleeping. Your discerning eye, my starkest madness seeming, is divinest sense. Come, grasp the chain and prove you're sane. Huh? I dream dreams, soul of the sixth house, flesh of Lord Dagoth. Okay. That name is familiar. I think we've read about that, haven't we? Dagoth. Not entirely sure. It is not a rumor, it is the truth. Lord Dagoth, Dagoth-ur, Lord of the Sixth House and Savior of the Dunmer people, has awakened. And with him shall all sleepers awaken, and Morrowind shall be cleansed of the stain of false gods and foreign rule. Dagoth-ur, 'tis the hour of wakening. He comes forth in his glory, and his people shall rejoice, and his enemies shall scatter like dust. We are the Dunmer. Once this was the Dunmer's land, and it will be again. Morrowind is the ancient homeland of the Dunmer people. Once in ancient days, when the Dunmer ruled themselves in their own land, this place was called Resdain. Now we are weak, no more than slaves, ruled by foreigners who serve false gods. But now Lord Dagoth, Dagoth-ur, Lord of the Sixth House, has awakened. Now the restless shall wake from sleep, and this will once more be the land of the free and proud Dunmer. Right, so you're crazy. Goodbye. Farewell. Glad I didn't really know you. Just imagine Draelon giving her some shifty eyes as he leaves. You know? You're not gonna jump me, are you? No? Good. Stay back there, please. Right. Is this Narmak? Have we made it? Have we arrived? I hope so. And I hope there's an inn here, too. My feet are killing me. Exhausted. I've walked... how far have we gone? Gone from Seydanin to here. Up mountains and across rivers, and we fought mud crabs, and oh my goodness. Daedra and the Daedra. Is this someone's house? This is someone's... oh, we're in Cloud. Oh. And I assume this is the sign that says Cloud. Yes. Hello, guardsman. Hello? An officer of the Imperial Law. Move along. I'm looking for services. Is there any services here? No? No? Hello? Lana Goth? The Bosmer? What? Yes? Oh, you aren't one of them. One of who? Services. A few people around town offer training, but if I were you, I'd get the boat to Ebonheart of Rivek. If you do insist on staying here, I suppose you could ask Paliasino. She can teach to improve those rather brusque manners of yours. Hey. I'll have you know that my manners are perfectly fine. I came from a family of minor nobility on the mainland, thank you very much. Huff, Draelon says, huffing as he leaves. Shirkul Groshaga? No. If I were an inn, if there is an inn here, it would probably be that. Hello? For transport? Vivek, Malagmar, Narmak. Okay, so we can get to Narmak from here. If we want to take fast travel. Okay. So there is no, place for us to rest. We would have to press on. If we, Fat legs drop off. Hello? You're new here. I'm Trasteve. This is LaOde. Welcome to the Bitter Coast region. Is there something I can help you with, or are you lost and looking for the way out? Oh, what do you have? Oh, you're an armorer, are you? Or are you just a general trader? Guess you're just a general trader. Oh, you buy stuff like that. Okay, well, let's see if we can make you our friend. Yes. Yeah. There we go. That's a friend. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Now I have some bartering power. Bargain restore magicas. Sure. Do you have anything else? Anything worth my time? Restore health and restore fatigues. It's actually not so bad. But still not entirely worth selling the wooden staff of summoning. I'd rather wait till we were back in Balmora. Hello? Hello? You're a bounty hunter. Alright, and there's a, fat legs drop off. What is this? Get out of LaOde. I don't like you, and I don't like you bothering me or my friends. Huh? This is where we, the Kimona Tong, have our primary quarters. You stand on our land, Swit. Unless you leave soon, you won't have that chance anymore. Okay, alright. Draelon suddenly has a distinct understanding of why everyone is being a little bit shifty, and why that Bosmer said he wasn't one of them. Point taken. Means I think I, had best hustle out of here. I don't think it's worth investigating. Is this an outhouse? Ugh. I don't think we're in a position to investigate. So we'll press on to Mark. I'm also curious about poking out around the islands. Since we're here, you know, this place. Just because I'm curious. So I think it'll be interesting. There's a Daedric ruin. That could be fun. Exploring a wee old Daedric... Oh, those are... They saw me. They saw me and they're coming towards me. Okay, okay. I do have one last Restore Magicka. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's take a Restore Fatigue as well, actually, if we have one. I'm sure we have plenty, yep. Those are quality. I don't really need quality. There we go. Standard. Alright, let's summon the Bone Walker. What are you? Okay. Spell Drinker. We are now absorbing this. What is this? It doesn't die. Oh my goodness. What? I've never seen this thing before. It's going down fairly quickly though, which is nice. Restore health. Do I still have my spell absorption? Oh, there's another. There's another one. Alright, I killed one. Alright, heal up. Heal up. Ugh. Wait, I have a staff. I have a staff of summoning. Yes. That will summon a skeleton. Help me, Jerry! Help me! Please! Ugh. Ow! Oh, goodness. This is going sideways fairly quickly. Can I heal myself? Do I have healing? I can't. I could. I could have. Right. Let's think about this then. Got nothing to say? Maybe I'll say something for you. No? Oh, alright. Alright. Let's rest. Because I didn't anticipate flying bats from hell coming to get me and eat my toes. Don't know why anyone would anticipate that. But I certainly didn't. So let's give this another try, shall we? Hello? Hello? So, we've got... fire action... Oh, no, that's slow falling. I wanted the Staff of Summoning, so let's summon you. Let's summon the Bone Walker. Reginald and Jerry fighting together, side by side. Let's cast Spell Drinker. There we go. Nope, I'm all over the place. I am all over the place. Let's go, lads. Come on. Go get them. I think we take out the Flame Atronox first. Just because they're probably the biggest threats. There we are. Oh! Oh, jeez. That was actually remarkably easy compared to what I was expecting. I was not anticipating that being that easy. Let's take a Restore Magicka potion. There we go. Cast the shield spell, and that should... Oh, he's casting on touch spells, isn't he? That's alright, we'll beat the crap out of him. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, boy. I'm not afraid of you hitting me. I would just prefer if you didn't. Right. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Reginald. We've got work to do. We've got ruins to explore. Oh! Yeah, this Spell Drinker thing hasn't gotten me any magicka back. But I guess it's a long-term investment. Fire salts. Don't mind if I do. Okay, we can rest here now. Which means I think we've cleared out the enemies. I am certainly intrigued to keep going. It had my curiosity with the flying bats from hell, but now it has my intrigue, because I can actually fight off the Daedra. And if I can fight them, I shall explore. Because Draelon does so enjoy a challenge. Can we make that jump? Get our feet slightly wet. Alright, this is incredibly inconvenient. So we're just gonna walk over it. Just checking my conjuration there to see how we're doing on levels from summoning Reginald and Jerry so much. Alright, Reginald. Be on your guard. Alright, it looks like it's not just demons here. Not just Daedra. It looks like we've also got some worshippers. So let's get... Oh, I can't use my fireball. Let's have Firebite ready. Hello?
No surrender! No!
Oh, Reginald! Help me out here, thank you. Let's just set you on fire. Because that's guaranteed damage. There we go. Look at that. And that's Orcish armor, actually. Ooh. Ooh, that's something. And you fight like a dead person. That's just a scamp, and we're good to go. Oh, this is... Oh, and Reginald goes. This is heartwarming, really. Just think. Only a little while ago, a few episodes ago, we were struggling to kill even a single scamp. Right, Ushug Graolorbu. That is incredibly valuable, but incredibly heavy. I want it. I want all of it. I want those, I want those, I want your boots, want your pants, want your shorts. I should have put my books away. Do I have anything of feather? Probably not. Can't sort by weight either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Armor rating of 3 on the pants. That's probably because my medium armor skill is so low. Let's see. Can eat that. As disgusting as that is. I can also just eat all of the ingredients that I have. Just to try and free up a little bit of space. Spell absorption. I do have spell absorption. Okay. Okay. Travel lantern, I don't need that because we have torches. I don't really need so many torches. There we go. Yeah! We're almost completely full on. But... I'll get creative, I'm sure. Or I'll just come back. Because this is... What is this? A Shurnabibi. Well, a Shurnabibi, we might be coming back to you as well. But... at least you, we can handle. Or maybe we can't, because that's an orc in full orcish armor. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I think what we're gonna do is... Hear me out. Hear me out. We're going back to Balmora. Cue the eye roll, but hear me out. We're going back to Balmora. We're going to sell the stuff that we just got. We're going to sell a bunch of stuff to improve our carry weight. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna restock on potions. And we're gonna come back. We're also gonna buy a couple spells. Hopefully. Hopefully. Because I do still... I'll have a bit more money. So we're gonna buy some spells. And... then come back. Because this place, it's a Daedric ruin, and I want to explore it. And... Are you chasing me? Or are you just telling me about your day? Okay, you're definitely trying to kill me. Okay, alright. Alright. Get out of here, you. I know that running back to Balmora might not seem like the most entertaining thing to do, and that's why I'm going to most likely cut it all out. Because it's just housekeeping stuff. But, many buts. I want to explore that. And this whole shtick that we're doing right now is basically just free roam exploration. So if that means that sometimes we have to run back to base camp and restock and resupply, so be it. So be it. But that's how it must be, and so that's how it shall be. And so, what that means is, Miss Baleni Salavel, who actually can't take us to Balmora, but she can take us to Seydanin. So let's go ahead and go to Seydanin. And let's see, is there a separate boat person in Seydanin? There is. Okay. Alright. Alright. So we go there for the boat service in Seydanin. But what that means, my friends, is that we have a new agenda. It's not just roam the Bitter Coast and find whatever we can. No, no, no. It is go to Ashurnabibi and explore the Daedric ruins. Go to Ashurnabibi and find its secrets. Hopefully. Unless it turns out like every other ruin we've been to recently, in which it seems really... Hello. It seems really easy, but turns out that it whoops our butt. Let's try and butter up a rill a little bit here. And by butter up, of course, I mean spend 5 hours pressing the same button, trying to get him to like me, only to run aground at 0 disposition. Oh, Morrowind, I love you. Alright, so after a very, very, very long conversation with a rill, I have improved our disposition with him to maybe get him to buy some things from us. So that's already really nice. But what I would like is maybe... I don't want the steel helmet open. I don't want that. Because it looks silly. Looks very, very silly. Do you have anything that I might want? You have Fortify Health, Fatigue, Endurance, Fatigue. No Magicka, though. Doesn't have anything for Magicka, but I'll take the Restore Health. Just because, that's good. That's just good to have. And the Fatigue, sure, why not? Okay. Do you have anything else that's interesting? No. I have a campfire kit. I kind of want to buy the campfire kit just to see what it does. So I will. I'll buy the campfire kit. Alright. Offer. And then... Oh, you don't have any gold left. Alright. That's dandy. Could I buy some spells off of you? I could. Sanctuary. Absorb fatigue, fire... Oh, you have a fireball spell? You just have a fireball spell. And I never noticed. Also has Hearth Heal. Just Magicka. Alright, I'm gonna buy Hearth Heal and I'm gonna buy Fireball because... Bleh, screw you, Rill. I wish I'd known. My goodness, that's valuable. Alright. Well, I'm happy with that. Oh, thank you. Excuse me? I don't recall seeing you here before. Is this your first visit to Seydanin? I guess I've never actually talked to you, and I just accidentally talked to you. No. It's just that I had not the pleasure of meeting you during my last visit, Draelon says, ever the flirt. Thank you. I'm pleased to meet you at last. Well, unfortunately, you meeting me is me leaving, so goodbye. Eat the sweet roll. Eat the sweet roll. What time is it? 8 p.m. Well, let's head back to Balmora. And sell the things. Sell the rest of the stuff that we have. And I'm sure that as the series goes on, that will very much be a thing that happens all the time. Let's head back to Balmora. Let's head back to Balmora. Let's head back to Balmora, you know? Just every single time. Every freaking time. I want to get something done. The caveat is always, let's head back to Balmora first. Let's go to Balmora. And ready up. But, I mean, to be fair, we're at almost full carry weight capacity. And, oh, enemies are nearby once again. Hello, Mr. Rat, little ratty boy. But to be fair, in the early game, you kind of have to keep coming back. Yeah, it stinks. It might be a little bit... Ooh, we can level up. It might be a little bit boring. But... Unfortunately, hello, Rannis. Unfortunately, we don't have much choice, because we are constantly living on the edge of both our pants and of tomorrow. And by that I mean we're constantly running the risk of dying and getting our head caved in, and constantly need to come back to make sure that doesn't happen. Right, Estirdelin, do you happen to have anything for me that I would be interested in? Conjure helmet. Feather. If only it didn't last only 60 seconds. Maybe I'm just not thinking about it critically, but I never can appreciate the feather spell in this game. It doesn't last long enough, I always feel like, for it to be worth it. Restore health. Ooh. That actually... Restore health strong. Kind of like that. But I just bought Heartheal, so... I'm not too fussed. So I can give you some potions, actually. I can sell you some potions. Like the Fortify Willpower stuff. Or I can at least swap them. So I'm probably never going to be using stuff like Restore Personality and stuff. Unless I get hit by a Bone Walker. Which, if that happens, I might just go to a temple or something. Alright, buy those. Do you have Magicka? You do have Magicka, so I'll buy the Magicka. And... yeah, do you have any bargain Magicka? You do. Okay, okay. Spell Absorption, I kind of like those. Shadow, I'm probably never going to use. Luck, well, it's luck is giving me money. Restore Personality, there we go. Oh, Restore Fatigue. Also, actually, I don't know if I will sell those. Sell another Shadow. There we go. And we're no better off than we were. In fact, we're worse off now because we've gotten more potions. Alright, I'm going to be doing some housekeeping, and I'll be right back. Alright, I have done some housekeeping, and Draelon has rested, or more likely, he is about to rest, but before that, we've leveled up. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also kind of blind passion and inspiration. So, we can level up some stuff, and we'll put some into personality. Intelligence, definitely. We need that more. And... maybe endurance? Yes. I like that. Or maybe willpower. Willpower affects a lot of stuff that we use. Let's do that. There we go. And then let's rest for 5 more hours. And then we can go to the store, sell some things, and be back on our way to Ashurna Bibi. So we have to take a quick stop off at the smith. Give him the Orcish Greaves and the Orcish Cuirass. And then we... what is your... oh, you're 94. Goodness me. Look at that. Look at that. That's a lot of money. That's actually a lot of money for us. And I figured out what the campfire kit does, and that could actually be interesting for when we get a house, because it does exactly what you think it does. It puts down a campfire. So we could actually use that as a fireplace. I think that's interesting. Nordic trollbone helmet. Part of me wants it, and part of me knows I can't have it. Because it looks dumb. But I know I want it. I want the hat. Oh, go on. We'll buy the hat. There we go. So we finally have a helmet. As silly of a helmet as it is. Makes us look a bit like a Khajiit. But that's okay. If we take off this... How does it look? It looks worse, arguably. Okay, let's put the robe back on. Whoa! For a moment there, I thought that the guard was rushing at us. Oh goodness. I was very scared. Right, we have 1,700 gold. Can I ask you for training? I can ask her for training now. Wow. Wowee. Tinner's Hoptoad? Oh, jump. Alms Juice Star Feather? Okay. That is some very disappointing spellage you have there for the leader of the Mages Guild here in Balmora. Right. So we have our potions. We have our... Well, we actually don't have any spells. What I was really looking for is to see if anyone here has Mark or Recall. And I think if anyone would, it would be you, Miss Massolini. Do you have Mark or Recall? You don't. It's a little bit disappointing. However, you do have Conjure Longsword, which is something that I kind of want. Because Conjure Longsword is a good way to level up both Conjuration and our Longsword. Because it's, at least I think it is, it basically gives you a Daedric quality weapon, and you don't have to carry around a weapon. The downside, of course, is that you have to cast it and get it to succeed. So do I do that? I'm just thinking about it. I'm all over the place right now, and I do apologize for that, but this is my thought process, and I'd rather have my entire thought process in the video than not, just because I think it's an important part of playing Morrowind is you have to strategize and plan out what you're going to do, because it's an RPG. Do I get the Bound Longsword? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think unless we can find Mark and Recall, which we can't, then I don't think there's anything here that is worth us getting. So I think that means that we just go back to Ashurnabibi. So, once again, we venture forth from Balmora with actually not as reduced carry weight as I would like. Off to Ashurnabibi. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Ashurnabibi. It's like baby or bib, but both. Ashurnabibi.